We turn now to politics in a critical week at the White House. President Trump traveling back from his Bedminster property late this afternoon. Waiting for him is a fight over who he wants to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy on the court. The president also taking on the call by some Democrats to abolish ICE and warning opponents who protest his administration to, quote, take it easy. Here's ABC's Tara Palmieri.
President Trump preparing for a battle tonight over his highly anticipated Supreme Court pick.
It's probably going to be vicious because the other side, all they can do is obstruct and resist. You know, the whole thing is resist.
The president already has his short list of top 5 contenders, but he may face resistance within his own party. Resistance he can't afford with just a single vote majority in the Senate. Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine telling Martha Raddatz,
candidate for this important position who would overturn Roe v. Wade would not be acceptable to me because that would indicate an activist agenda that I don't want to see a judge have.
Are you going to ask your nominees beforehand how they might vote on Roe versus Wade?
Well, that's a big one, and probably not. They're all saying, don't do that, you don't do that, you shouldn't do that.
The president also attacking those calling to abolish and reform ICE, the agency in charge of detaining and deporting undocumented immigrants.
You get rid of ICE, you're going to have a country that you're going to be afraid to walk out of your house.
This weekend, rallies against the administration's immigration policy. Some Democrats lashing out at the agency.
We need to rebuild our immigration system from top to bottom, starting by replacing ICE with something that reflects our morality.
I don't think ICE today is working as intended. I believe that it has become a deportation force.
A position the president is seizing on for the midterms.
All it's going to do is lead to massive, massive crime. That's going to be their platform. Open borders, which equals crime. Well, I hope they keep thinking about it because they're going to get beaten so badly.
The president also issuing a threat to people who have taken protests to the next level, publicly confronting top Trump officials like Sarah Sanders, who was asked to leave a restaurant last week.
I hope the other side realizes that they better just take it easy. They better just take it easy.
And Tara joins us now from New Jersey, where the president spent his weekend. And Tara, in that interview, the president also asked about his upcoming summit with Vladimir Putin.
Tom, that's right. In the interview, he was asked if he would confront Vladimir Putin about Russian meddling in the 2016 election. At that meeting, he said, quote, I'll mention it. That meeting happens in 12 days in Helsinki. Tom?
Tara Palmieri for us tonight. Tara, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.